It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through New England. It's the Texans and the Pats on Sunday night primetime.
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. The stadium is packed. Standing room only a chance for their hometown team to get to the Super Bowl. Great to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and the most important thing in the building, the Lamar Hunt Trophy. It is up for grabs for the AFC Championship. Two evenly matched teams. Greg, what are you looking for in this one?
You know, I think the team that understands how to use this energy, as you said, it is electric in this building, especially for the home team. You know that you are one win away from the ultimate goal, which is to play and have a chance for the Super Bowl trophy. Who can harness that energy early the best? There's going to be some pregame jitters. There's going to be some excitement on the sideline and in that huddle. Can you settle down early and just treat it like any other game? I think the team that gets into their rhythm the quickest, Mike, is going to be the one that has the best chance to find themselves holding that Lamar Hunt Trophy at the end.
The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
We talked to him earlier in the week, Mike, and he tried to downplay this as just another game, but I think after seeing him on the field during warm-ups, that's gone out the window. You can tell it's starting to set in just how big of an opportunity this really is. They've outlasted every team in the AFC except for the one they're about to face. And if they're able to beat them, man, they'll have a chance to do something really special. But for that to happen, they're going to need him to lead the way as they try to overcome this intimidating atmosphere. And if he does that, they could be holding the Lamar Hunt Trophy in just a few short hours.
Pass caught. It's John Mechie. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On the give, this is Mixon. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On the return is Jones. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
Mike, when you're grinding away in the midst of training camp, these are the moments that you fantasize about. However, it's no longer a fantasy for either of these two teams. It's their reality, and it's up to them to seize the opportunity in front of them. But for that to happen, they're going to need a big game out of their quarterback. And if he plays the way he's capable of, they could be just a few hours away from heading to the Super Bowl.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Tackle there by Will Anderson. They face second down and 7. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be third down and short. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. They'll try and play with some pace early on. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. Oh! And he's going to have the Pats first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Well, I love the aggressive play call here by this offensive coordinator. The decision to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. Of course, number one goal, pick up the first down. But in this case, once he got past the line of scrimmage, he saw daylight, and he had a huge run in front of him.
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now, May. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment.
Keep him guessing, offense! I want to see some points at the end of this drive. Get after him. That ball down that field. Let's get juice.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use them than down here on the goal line.
The PAT, up and good. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. The Texans offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled 1st half continues. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Quickly to the outside and complete. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
He runs with it. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
2nd and a yard. Now, Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end, Schultz.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. It is Harold Landry working his way in for the sack. Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. On 2nd down, Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board just before halftime.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. In trouble, and down he goes.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
May to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On third and long, here's May. He's got Douglas going deep. New England going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. On fourth down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England as he's standing right around his own goal line. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. But first, let's look back to the NFC Championship game held earlier today. And it's the Philadelphia Eagles who are heading back to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this AFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl as we hand things back over to Mike Tirico. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Jamal Hill there for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
This has the makings of a really good young tandem in New England. I mean, May, the rookie quarterback, first-round pick. Douglas, only in his second year, Mike. So the Patriots' hopes are high that these two can not only grow together, but they can continue to fit in some pieces around them and really try to improve this offense.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a give, running right. It's Stevenson. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Daniil Hunter with the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Second down and 8.
Put 6 on the board, fellas.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Jair Brown on the tackle. Third and 5.
Let's get 2.
From out of the gun, here's May.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
They'll go. Here's May. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
On third down, here's a run by Stevenson. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means fourth down coming up.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, fourth down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're going. It's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to have the Pats first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll go play action with May. He keeps it himself, and May will not risk it. Into the slide, and he's got the first down. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. On 2nd down, here's a run with Stevenson. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll look to run with Stevenson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point is good. And the Pats extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Stroud. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to Mixon. Mixon has the 1st down and more. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. Now he'll run it. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And good hard running will get him down close to a 1st down. Might be a yard short. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now, 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. C.J. Stroud, touchdown, Houston.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2. Throwing is Stroud. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
All right, good effort, just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Set to go now on 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. On the give, this is Stevenson. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of a couple. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Here's a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this lead will stay right where it is. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it.
He works free, right side. And he's going to go all the way. some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and Ramondre Stevenson heading out onto the field. And he's had trouble getting on track. Here's first down.
Get in the end zone, fellas. 6, baby. Get 6. 19 tight. 19 tight. Run it up the gut.
To throw now, May. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Your game to win. First down, fellas. Keep it rolling, fellas.
Throwing on second down, May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Now on 2nd and long. Throwing now is May. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
On play action, here's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Off the play fake, here's May. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What a game this has been. It hangs in the balance until the very end. Yet somehow they get a touchdown here late, Mike, and it looks like they're going to be able to pull this one out in the final seconds of the game.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Patriots as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll do it for Greg Olson, our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll see you in 2 weeks in New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. Till then, good night, everyone.